Party Ponies. So it is day 2 of Off the Wall Control Freak, and I have a tip for you, and this doesn't have to just do with this program. It could be any of the programs, like MBF, Transform 20. What else is there? There's a whole lot of programs where you have to count your reps and your rounds, or you're counting your personal best, and it can be really distracting, at least for me. I get overstimulated really easily, and I have a hard time, I'm like, what number am I on? I don't know. And I've been talking so much in here about the importance of tracking your own journey, tracking your own weight, tracking what workout programs you're doing, tracking your nutrition. You guys, tracking your results, it's all just data. None of it by itself paints a clear picture, I don't think. I think you need all the pieces. So anyway, in Off the Wall, just the whole program, the new 9-week Control Freak, you're counting, you're doing 10 reps and 10 reps of a certain exercise, and you have to count how many times you go through the whole thing, and that just made my brain explode. So when we started homeschooling, welcome to my tips. When we started homeschooling, I got all these color-coded I got these color popsicle sticks, and I wrote down just different things each kid was gonna do. Well, I just grabbed them today, and as I would complete an entire cycle, I would throw it on my clipboard. So I wasn't having to keep track of what weights I'm doing, what exercise I'm doing, how many of this, and Autumn is talking, and there's boobs everywhere. So distracting. So this really helped me, and then I was able to just focus on that moment where I was at, because I want to go all in with this. So you don't have to use popsicle sticks. You could use colored pencils. You could use pens, straws, I don't know, make it work for you, but it just kind of cleared some space in my brain today, and I wanted to share that with you guys. So this is your gut check. It's Tuesday. You're not too far behind if you didn't work out yesterday. Oh well, guess what? All you can control is today. I had this favorite quote, gonna butcher it, don't remember the whole quote, but it was about how you can't give more than 100% every single day. And so if you played small yesterday, or life happened and you didn't do your best, don't be like, well, I'm gonna make up for it tomorrow. All you can do today is 100%. And I really don't even want you thinking about yesterday or tomorrow. It's just freaking today. You do your best, you surrender the rest, and don't make deals with yourself like that. Well, I'm gonna eat all the things today, and then I'll dial it in tomorrow. You guys, this is about you living your best life. And so I want you to eat the things that serve you. I want you to eat the things that you enjoy, but you also have to be accountable to yourself and the results that you want. So if you're just here to maintain, if you're just here to work on your mindset, if you're just here to get some momentum on your journey, take it with a grain of salt. But if you are here to get results and you're not seeing them, then let's be really honest and accountable and start using all those different easy methods you have to track your pictures, your measurements, your reps, how many reps you're doing, because you guys, it's not just about the number on the scale or the size of your clothes, a lot of this comes down to how much stronger you're getting and how much longer you can last. It's not about if you're doing the modifier or if you're following along with the cast with whatever program you're doing. It's just about you running your own race, and that's why I want you to track it so you actually can see how far you've come, because we're so hard on ourselves, right? We show up every single day and we go through the motions, and sometimes we feel like it should be this instantaneous transformation, but that's just not reality. And that's why you need to start tracking these different things so that you can collect all the data and all the proof that you are getting momentum on your journey. Cool? So I was chatting with one of you yesterday. You're doing we have 2 nutrition programs, and one of you is doing To Be Mindset. She had a couple questions about it. That's the more intuitive nutrition plan, and so she was asking me about the Portion Fix, which is the containers. That's what I do. So if you have the containers, I don't want you to feel super overwhelmed by them. I don't want you to keep them in the plastic and think it's gonna be this super difficult process. It's not. It's a training wheel system. The portions are not something that you carry with you through life. Okay? There you go. They're not. They're something that you're gonna use initially to figure out, to retrain your brain on what a proper portion size is. And so that's why I call it a training wheel system, right? You're using the containers. I still use my yellows sometimes, because for me, that's the carbs, the rice, beans, that gets out of control really, really easily. My eyes like to lie. So I will use that, but I don't take, even when I was new, I wouldn't take them to a restaurant, you guys. It's not about being perfect, but it's about figuring out are you going to fuel your body? And then once you figure out the proper portion size, then yes, you track the containers, but you're not living in the containers every single day. It's not this like restrictive diet. It's just, again, that gut check on how to properly fuel your body, because you need all the food groups. I don't believe in bad food. I just believe in moderation and, you know, eating like you love yourself. So if you've been intimidated by the containers, stop. I get it. I was too. Just figure out what bracket you're in, figure out how many containers how many of each container you need, and then start tracking that. Because if you're like, well, I'm kind of slippery with my nutrition, I'm not really getting results, but I don't really know what I'm eating, well, then how can you paint the picture? So be honest. If you get extra carbs, whatever, you need to start tracking it so you can figure out where you're at and what you need to tweak. And then as you start to do that, the triggers and your ahas will start to become more clear. Cool? So, Amber, talking to you. Track your containers. Even if you go over in a yellow, even if you go over in a fruit, or you're under in a protein, like there's no shame in this game. It's just data to figure out how you're fueling your body and possibly how you're not, and then we can kind of readjust. So I'm all in with my containers, and when I say that, I'm not carrying them around in my pocket. I'm not being a crazy person at the restaurant. Waiter, I have too much lettuce here. No, like you're just starting to pay attention, or you've already been doing this for a while and you're just revisiting it and refocusing, because that's what this is all about, right? It's never about you become a master and you get it all under control. You guys, it's just truly about you living your life, and every so often we have to realign, we have to recommit, we have to refigure. That's just part of being a human and being committed to your journey. So you're not doing it wrong, you're not too far behind, it's not too overwhelming, it's just one piece at a time that we figure in. But if you're feeling overwhelmed with like all the counting, try my trick. Tell me what you use. If you use, I don't know, pencils or pens or straws or cats, I don't know. Anyways, I believe in you. This is your most epic, wonderful Tuesday. And if it hasn't been so great, well then I double dog dare you to drink some water and do a gratitude practice, because no matter how craptastic your day is, there's plenty of things to be grateful for. I'm grateful for my big ass laundry pile over here, because it means I have a working washer and dryer. It means we have enough abundance to buy all the shit. And it means I have enough humans to go through all that, okay? And I'm able to fold it. That's another thing to be grateful for. See, it's just about your perspectives. If you need anything, let me know. Otherwise, you do you, friend. You show up, own your freaking journey. You can do hard things, because Autumn says that you are your choices. Ouch. And she also says today, fitness goals are attained not by your strength, but by your consistency.